Yo, what's up, everybody? Oh, looks like I'm a hunter. How is everyone doing today? Happy Friday. Oh, maybe that's what the delay was. Okay, interesting. You want me to increase that next game? Okay. I'm gonna have to turn on music because there's no music in this game. Hey, Jen, how's it going? How you doing? We can do, we can give you guys longer if you need. Oh, they can't hear you guys. I'm just talking to myself. Okay.
Just like normal?
Just like normal. Okay, now I'm hunting. Yo, what's up, narrator? No books in this one. Alright, so, if you've never seen this game before, the goal of this game is... I am hunting. Are you kidding me? What was that? I saw you instantly.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to be silly.
Oh, you were taunting. Okay. You were flashing on my screen.
Yeah, it's, if you go over someone, they flash. Also, we need to change the game chat.
Oh. I mean, I'm the hunter, so... I'm doing alright, Jen. Thanks for asking.
Who can hear me?
I can.
Yeah, so only the hunter can't hear you if you're in game chat.
Yeah, you guys might want to get out of... or, like, mute this chat or something.
Mute Discord?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way you guys can talk to each other. Damn, I'm blind as fuck. I don't see nothing. I am getting a lot of good hiding places, though.
This button and that button. Hello? Hello?
Wait a minute. What? Hello?
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 Wait, can you not hear me?
No, I can hear you.
You son of a bitch.
Lizard.
Oh, you're streaming. My bad.
No, it's okay. We're in voice chat on purpose. This is the voice chat for the game. Damn, okay, you guys are actually way better at this than I thought you would be. Either that or I'm just...
What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Also, you need to mute one of the chats.
Okay, let me mute the game chat. There we go. I don't want to accidentally give away your guys' position, or like I don't want you to accidentally give away your position. Yo, what's up, ETS? How you doing? You didn't join late. I literally just started. You're fine. Don't worry. Also, I may not see chat too much because I'm trying to lock in playing hide and seek. Damn, dude. You're getting 2 new tattoos? Hell yeah. What are they of? I only found Beaver, and that's because he was screwing around.
That sounds like Beaver.
Oh, I hear whistling. Are they up there? They're probably up there.
The horse's nut, Bella.
Yeah,
What'd
he
you say?
was.
I was the horse's nut.
Oh, I'm mad I missed that.
Oh, man. Maybe I should turn on Force Taunt. They really went and forced the person with the worst eyesight to do this first. It's a surprise? Okay. I hear the whistling, but it's like not... It's not directional, so I don't know where it's coming from. Are you guys in here? Gotcha, Pibble. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Didn't find everybody. Answer check? What does that mean? Am I supposed to answer a question? Yeah. Thank you, narrator. Oh, I can separately aim. Okay, you guys are good at this. Oh, I can't. God damn it. I muted myself. You guys are really good at this. I guess they can't hear me. Okay.
Invite Bella in if you want.
I can't invite.
No,
Just
like, I'm just let her know all the details because you can't
Oh.
say them out loud anymore.
Okay. Let me type it in chat. Sec. So this is the server name.
What's the player cap on this?
10.
Ooh, okay. I was thinking about seeing Valley wanted to play too.
For sure. Yeah, that's the server name, and then the password is right above, and then make sure you don't select a region tag, and then the other tag at the bottom is everyone is welcome.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't know if you can hear everyone if you're not completely deafened in Discord.
Woodpeckers wrap their tongue around their brain to not get brain damage. Yeah, I did know that. That's a super cool fact. I wish I could wrap my brain around, my tongue around my brain to not get brain damage.
What's that?
Oh, I had it turned off.
You didn't go to school again today. Why not? You'd be going to school.
I could have sworn I was saying stuff back.
You were just ignoring me?
No, I was talking. I was talking, I promise.
No, I was going, every time you walked past you, I was like, oh.
What's up, John? How you doing?
I heard you, and I was like, did you
Yeah.
see me? Did you see me? Dude, my paint job was so horrible.
Yeah, but because you're looking at a broad spectrum of stuff, you don't
Yeah.
notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish I saw what Star looked
oh, they
like.
can't hear me.
Star was like, had a crazy style.
Star was damn good. I didn't even see her. Okay, you have to turn up. You have to turn off
How many
paint
people
mode
is
in
this
order to turn
actually?
on chat. 10.
10? Whoa. That's insane.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, John. Appreciate it. You're very kind. Hey, Smiley.
Peter, I got so scared that you crashed. Because I kept seeing in my corner, Beaver Harvesters.
How you doing, Smiley? What you up to?
And I was like, oh shit.
Nah, I didn't crash, but I was the horse balls, so
he
he saw me.
he is very proud of that fact.
Slacker was just looking.
Well, the thing is, like, as soon as I was going around looking, I saw you flash red. And I was like, oh, that's very obviously somebody. And the other problem is I also heard you talk.
Really?
Yeah, that's I had to turn off the voice chat because of that.
So I was.
You and your
at the
talking stage?
beginning- At the
Yes.
beginning, I was still in Discord,
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
and then I turned it off.
What's going on with you and your talking? How's that going for you? Oh, that is too dark.
I reckon, man, once we get used to the painting in this game, it's gonna be fucking nuts.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get somebody who's actually good at painting,
Oh
and
shit, are we all different? Sorry, Bella. Are you coming in or can you not?
It's not letting me fucking join.
So,
It won't let me type in anything. Every time I try to type, it just jumps down.
oh, are you searching private or public?
No.
Okay.
It's the same thing that happened to me the first time. You just have to exit the game and re-enter it.
Oh, the squirrel.
Oh,
The
Oh,
it's not even
that.
letting me do that. Okay.
Yeah, I had to do it.
Crash.
I had to do it from like what is the bottom tab, and then just yeah.
Okay, I'm relaunching.
I guess it's just
Oh.
like that.
Well, I mean, at least it ended amicably. I'm sorry.
And it's private servers? Or
Yeah,
public
private servers.
Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, there we go. Now I can type.
I mean, this game's made by like 2 guys.
Slacker, I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah, I muted myself.
Oh.
I'm bending myself backwards, is what I'm doing,
Is that backwards? I thought that was forward.
or forwards. I don't know.
It is? Wait.
Maybe it is. It looks like I'm doing crunches.
Now I just can't move.
That's it. I can't do anymore.
Or what?
I'm doing all right.
Hello.
Pretty good for a Friday night. I got to get off work early,
Press, B.
which was fun. Okay, Bella's here. Awesome. All right, gang's all here. Are you ready? Do you need a minute to get used to the controls, Bella, or?
B.
Alright, I just turned off all the chat in game.
Okay.
I turned myself off, so good luck.
Whoa. The
How do I make my character? Like,
The
you just said
bars
you were
are,
making
like,
your guy
very
bend.
big
How do you make him.
Oh,
be-
push R and you'll choose a different position.
Oh, okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
and
Alright, that's all
then-
I needed.
Oh, beaver left. And
I'll
then
figure the
in
rest out. Oh,
No.
painting mode is F. Yeah, getting off work is awesome, especially on a Friday. And the only reason why I got off work early today is because I was working till midnight last night. Well, I guess this morning.
hey, sorry, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. That was a crash. That was me being an idiot.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's up,
Yeah,
y'all?
the boy Slacker works too much. Not for very much money. Dun, 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 dun. But how's everybody doing? Everybody enjoying the Friday night?
Be like at a wall and then you hit space and you go up. Up and away. Oh, Bella, press V and B to turn on the chat. Or just V.
I don't have
It's at the bottom
space.
right.
Okay, there we go. And then so
B is
the
turning off and on my shadows.
oh, you have to get out of paint mode.
Bella.
Hi, Aki.
Okay, the rest should be good.
Bella,
Too much
Alright,
work
nobody
for
can
very
find
little
me.
money. Yeah,
You're a voice
Tell me
chat on
about
your
it.
game?
Yeah.
you know exactly how it goes, Aki.
Can you hear us,
Oh,
Bella?
what? Oh, everybody's. Oh, I see. Everybody else has the other muted.
Yeah, well, it depends on if you're the hunter or not.
We can't hear
Well, you know what? I should probably mute Discord then. If we're gonna be muting and unmuting the game.
What is your
Where the... There it is.
I don't even know how to change it.
Okay, there we go. All right. All right, let me know when you guys are ready.
We're having issues with hearing Bella.
Oh. Well, the beautiful thing is that they do not give you any voice chat options. Sub-zero sound quality? What does that mean? I don't like that. How's Aki doing?
Yeah. Oh, he's blushing.
This boy got me blushing. What's up, Smiley?
Can anybody hear Bella at all?
No. Do we want to just
I
use...
don't know what's wrong.
Do we want to just use Discord chat? Because at least Discord chat doesn't have proximity.
That's fine.
I won't be able to hear, like, which direct... Well, the hunter won't be able to hear which direction it's coming from.
So we can, okay.
Yeah, I think we're just going to come back to Discord chat.
Ba, 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 ba.
Discord! Oh, people
Okay.
have voices.
Here we go.
friend.
Hello.
We're in Discord chat now.
Wait, you can hear
I could hear you guys before, once I unmuted this stuff, but I couldn't talk for some reason.
You made 5K? Holy cow.
my brother's actually blushing. That's so cute. Oh. Those were your cheeks. That's scary.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys, let's see, 60 seconds. How long do you think we need?
That's
2
fucking
minutes?
terrifying. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do 2
Beaver
minutes.
gave himself a face, and I don't like
I thought-
it.
I thought the red was like cheek blush at first, and now it's just scary.
Search time.
Oh, you're
300
so cute,
so-
little buddy.
We have a 5-minute
No.
search time. Forced
He's a
taunt
cute little buddy.
interval.
Should we not be so
He's
cute?
just a guy.
Do you guys think we should do forced taunt?
That's fine.
No. Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Well, that because I mean, if you don't taunt, then they can't find you. Maybe we'll
That's
do every. Let's do every minute because it's a 5-minute
Okay.
search. So every minute it will force taunt. Yeah, we can do longer if you want.
Okay.
I'm fine.
What's up, Usagi? This game is called Mecha Chameleon. What's up, Black Dragon? Don't even sweat it, man. It's fine if you're not here.
There, how's this face? Oh my god, I'm in first person. I've got a gun?
Oh, you're the hunter.
Oh, you're the hunter.
Oh, heck.
How are you running?
Shift.
Shift.
What? I walked the whole last minute.
Your body is buried too much. Oh, that's nice.
It will compromise you, so be careful.
Yeah, if you try to be a little butthole and shove yourself into a corner.
I gotta figure out where I want to go.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Oh, this is diabolical. I'm glad I turned on Force Taunt. I don't know where Sleepy is. I'm sorry. I do not keep track of random chatters.
Dare you?
Yeah, sorry. It's not in my job description. I say that? What did I say? Oh my gosh. We can go even higher and it's not gonna... Okay.
Isn't done yet.
Hunter coming.
Alright, first time playing the game and I'm hunting? That seems like shenanigans.
You did that to me too, don't worry.
So I'm looking for vaguely... What the fuck is that?
This place is fucking huge. Holy shit.
It is. I think it's built for a lot more people. But that's why Force Taunt is on. That way it makes it a little bit easy. What are we playing? This is called Mecha Chameleon. Also, Smiley, you didn't tell me about your new friend. That's it. Here, I'll be nice and I'll spam taunt.
I heard somebody. I heard somebody right near me. Wait a second. Oh man, while you're looking, the like paint's glitch. That was weird. Okay, that's not a human.
Of course.
Anybody in here? How many shots do you have?
I think it's infinite,
Oh.
but I don't think you can just shoot at anything. It might be like prop hunt.
You actually came back.
Who is that?
Here.
It's Aki. Thank you for the 4 months, Aki. Appreciate it. Thank you, friend. You're friends with a streamer and his girlfriend? Oh, that's nice. I hope they're nice to you. If they're not, then tell me and I'll go kick their butt.
Slacker.
What?
Where the hell? You diabolical bitch!
I heard.
What?
Oh,
What?
Wait, where are you? I want to make sure you're not looking directly at me.
okay, I passed you.
If you push 5 and then push 4, you should be able to free roam, by the way.
Me or
Oh,
the
even
camera?
as the hunter?
Not as the hunter, as the that
Oh,
are hiding.
bitchin'. That's cool.
I can hear you.
Oh, devil.
Slacker, you're the diabolical bitch for that.
If you're in,
Slackers.
Oh,
is-
hey. And the funniest thing is, I'm pretty sure 3 of us are all in almost the same positions.
You guys gotta,
Except one of us.
you guys gotta
Wait,
start
I
taunting a
wasn't
bit for
there.
her. No, I'm dead. She got me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was in a really
after
tough spot.
600 taunts.
Beaver, that's such a good spot.
Right?
Oh my god,
Five
dude.
seconds.
I'm the diabolical one. I didn't even see him.
I also didn't see it.
Beaver?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's just too much going on. It's hard to like pay attention to.
Can you guys? Oh, hold up.
I don't even think I've seen most of the map yet.
Wish you could gift me stuff. Don't worry about it, Dragon. It's cool. The best gift you can give me is your
You guys
viewership.
You guys can hear me, eh?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody this far. I can fucking hear somebody, but
Okay, we might have to turn up the taunt interval. Because this is too tough.
Slacker.
It's definitely a hard game, but it's
What?
kind of fun.
It is fun.
Slacker.
What? What did I do?
You went right past me.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Wait, where are you? I only see Beaver and Pibble.
Go
Chameleon.
back to where you just were.
What is?
Oh
what
my
is the
God.
check?
I'm
Yeah,
the
yeah.
diabolical one. You guys did exactly the same thing as me. Good
What's
grief.
up? This is where I was the whole time, bad boy.
Nice. That's pretty good.
How do I
That's fucking
stop
gold.
recamming?
Okay, Aki.
I'm behind the
no,
trash.
it's just
I was
on the
behind the.
ground.
I was behind the trash bag.
The
Okay,
funny
let
thing
me
is that
see.
You looked right at me and you kept going. I was on that point that you were like, oh, it's this far.
I'm gonna drop
Ah,
the taunt interval
You
down.
threw
Looked
that
at me and I was like,
it did the taunt, and I didn't hear it. Like it wasn't near me at all. I just heard far away taunt.
What about
And
20
you were
seconds?
so then
Scared.
You were like, you like looked right at me, and I thought you'd seen me because I hadn't finished spray painting yet. And
No.
Then, yeah, and then you like turned around, and I was like, yes, and I quickly started spray painting. And then I whistled, and you're like, oh, I can hear someone in here. Like, damn it.
Yeah, no. Imagine how scared I was. She was right fucking next to me.
I know, I was crying. I was like, holy shit.
You're next. Like.
So while I was
Recording
looking,
around.
flat paint on the wall would move. Like it loaded in and loaded out. It was just weird.
Oh.
So maybe my computer's not advanced enough.
Yeah, 'cause you
What
were
the
standing on
fuck? Are we in a house?
Yeah, because you were
Back
standing
rooms.
on the hunter panel.
Welcome to the back rooms.
Fuck, it feels like we're in the back room.
Because we literally are.
You're in the bathrooms.
I'm in the
My bathrooms.
bathroom.
Oh, is this infection?
Yep.
What the fuck? How the fuck?
So if you catch somebody, they turn into a hunter.
How do we do? Where do we? Oh my god.
Jesus.
I have no idea where I even want to hide. Oh my god, this is bad. This is very bad.
How do I select
Oh
my
my
position?
god.
What's
How do
position?
you what?
What's the position thing again?
R.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Trying to think of what you were asking.
I was asking what position.
I was confused.
No, I don't want to look at my ass. I want to get the free cam out. There we go.
You'll get that free cam out.
Take a look at that position. What's up, Arca? How you doing? Hello,
Oh
hello.
wait, should you guys not turn free cam off if it's infection?
No, you can. You just have to keep getting in and out of
Well, I mean, if you see where someone else is, won't that?
Good point. Well, no, actually, I
Alright,
can't
I
see
have-
anyone but you. So
I
maybe.
have a feeling I'm going to get caught in this one, but we'll see.
Am I
What
not
kind of
painting
back
anymore?
rooms odd thing is this?
Literally the back rooms. So every 20 seconds, it's going to taunt. I feel like that's fair for hunters.
Welcome back from the ad break.
Yeah, I
Aw,
fucking
If
knew
you
it.
hate ads,
where was he?
consider a sub or using your
He was on
Twitch
top
Prime.
of the sign.
Ah. He was trying something experimental. Oh, beavers, okay.
Yeah, because it's infected.
Yeah. I forgot. I literally said it and I forgot.
I think this is the better. I think this is the better mode.
Oh, someone's near me. Yeah, I don't think I can see other people.
Damn it! Hi!
Ah,
I got stuck.
This map does feel smaller than the last one.
Yeah, it does. Thankfully. I wish it would tell me like the size. Good job, Star.
Wait, where were you? Oh,
I was under a desk.
Alright, this is Bella. This is Bella.
Hell,
She's-
boy. Oh.
Bella. Oh, nicely
Oh.
done.
I was like, did she do what I think
Nice.
she did?
Where was she?
What?
Where was she?
She was underneath the table like soccer.
I thought I heard somebody
I
near
was just a
me.
little guy.
Just a little guy.
Just a
That-
little
that-
guy.
That one was way smaller.
Do you
That
like
was hilarious.
do we like this game mode, Infection, or do we want to go back to the other one?
Yeah. No,
The other
that's
one.
good.
Oh,
Oh, we can do affection again.
okay. Let's see. We got.
Got rid of mine.
It was
Ooh,
fun.
what is this? It's
Or they just
interesting
start
looking.
Floating away. Butterfly.
Uh,
I
what
was
about-
hiding on top of toilets. I got stuck.
Yeah, it's...
I was like, I don't know where to go.
Hi, Dicey. That was the back rooms.
Hi, Dicey. Do you want to play?
Hi, Dicey.
Yeah, do you want to play Dicey? The game's called Mecha Chameleon.
It's a dicey game.
I'm Hunter again.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Animals.
Ooh.
There isn't a setting to like, oh
Were you
no,
sta-
don't.
Were you
Click on
standing
this.
on the red thing in the middle? Because if you're standing on that, you're automatically the hunter.
Oh.
No, I was on the pavement.
Ah.
I was on one of the white squares.
Got time for stuff and okay, that's cool. I hope everything you got going on goes well for you. Oh my gosh, I cannot find any. Really? Oh, I can't get inside this. Damn.
She said.
Birds of a feather, I guess.
I can't help myself, guys. You're gonna find me immediately.
I'm afraid I'm gonna get caught instantly too.
Damn it.
I'm definitely.
You still have 45 seconds.
It doesn't matter. I'm doing this on purpose just for the lols.
Oh my god, please let me select a
Being
new
horse balls
position.
again?
Can't
What?
select a new position. What is going
I
on?
said, are you being horse balls again?
No.
we go.
surprisingly. But kinda.
I like that that's happened to where we can now ask again. Are you horse balls again?
I mean, I'm very immature.
What's the little 14 by my red person?
Good question.
This is not
Right.
shots. It's not time left. I don't know what it is.
What's up, Yahoo?
Mm,
It looks
okay.
hilarious. I would love to see it with the max amount of people. Because it can apparently hold 10. Maybe more. I haven't checked the setting out. But I would love to see how chaotic it gets with like a full lobby. What is this on? This is on PC. As far as I'm aware. Only PC.
At 4 and come see me before he shoots me. Or 5 and 4, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think the other players are invisible when you're in free cam. Because I see nothing.
I was able to find everybody.
No, when you're
Yeah, in free cam. That's
and
how I
then-
found all of you.
no,
In
in
infection
infection
mode.
mode.
Oh, you might be right.
I fucking hear your ass, but I don't know where you are. Stop laughing.
He
You're
just
gonna
is
laugh.
the horse.
You're gonna laugh too when you see it.
Yeah. What? Oh, was he seriously?
He was a horse kid.
Okay, yeah, confirmed you cannot
God
see
damn
other
it.
people because I didn't see that. So that's good. Yeah, no spoilers.
Beaver, no.
Maybe yes.
Beaver, I'm just a little guy.
I heard
No!
Welcome back, Aki.
I'm just spectating your cam. Sucker.
I fucking knew it too.
Jesus, you guys are good at this.
I didn't paint myself until you were already looking. I
Oh.
could not find a place to hide.
I hear a bitch.
Oh,
I hear someone.
watch that.
It's more fun to manually taunt because then you can
Who did I
see
hear?
them like struggle to look for
Heard
you.
Someone like right here.
Beaver, I'm not in the pillow. Go away.
Damn it.
Ah,
That
that was an okay spot, I think.
was a really good spot. Alright, who's left? Is it just Star?
Question is,
It's just me.
up or down?
For 2 minutes. I just sworn I heard
Ah,
someone over in
I'm
that
stuck.
room.
Ah.
Yeah, I knew I
The funny
did.
thing is, you looked
I
right
knew
at
I
me and you
did.
walked away. You looked right at me and you walked away. I watched it and I was like,
So, you
I
were
knew
totally
I heard
invisible.
someone over there. Yeah.
I was like,
You were
yeah.
totally invisible. I just saw like something didn't look right, but you were like I didn't see you. I just saw like a part of a paint floating.
So there's only 3 maps.
I've learned the things.
Or 4
I've
maps.
mastered the game.
What were you saying, Beaver?
I was gonna say I haven't actually been the first hunter, so I'll see it if you want to change it. to-
Hopefully that works. Yeah, because I was standing like right here, and that's what.
Yeah, and there's no way for me to pick it either. Like, oh, these are the hunter rules or whatever. I think Beaver got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yep, Beaver got it.
You spy with your little eye.
Oh, you can't do that.
Alright, I got 106 seconds, so I'm gonna paint myself to look weird.
That's what I did. Could you see my butt?
Yeah, it's a shame that you can't go to your front view.
Oh, right, because you're... Seriously, you can't climb that?
Oh, are you kidding me? Come on, little guy.
Wait, you
Talking about
cannot...
stairs.
You cannot be buried even a little bit.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Okay.
Yeah, I found that out last time too.
Crap.
I'm just gonna do what I think Beaver would appreciate the most.
Are you gonna be a horse dick?
I don't
For
think
you,
there's any horse.
sure.
I don't think there's any horses on this map.
There are. That's
What?
that's how Beaver hid from me last time. Seriously, I can't. God.
No, there are indeed horses on this map.
Like even a pixel, you can't. I'm just gonna go with whatever. I'm gonna get caught instantly.
You think that, but this game's subtle like that.
Hopefully.
Oh, no.
Wish me luck, chat.
Luck chat.
What's up, Smiley? Alright, I'm gonna go follow Beaver. I want to see what he does.
Dear
Hi.
Lord Beaver.
He looks like meat.
He does.
Or Amogus. Hey, don't give it away. How dare you? Don't tell him where I am, bunny. That's not fair.
I'm not in your chat currently, so.
Okay, he's not in my chat, so haha.
Because I'd be stream sniping.
Yep.
Beaver, you're gonna be so fucking proud when you see me.
If I see you, because Pibble's also the.
Oh no.
Sure. Yeah, it was kind of obvious.
If you see Bella.
Crouching slacker hidden beaver. That's perfect.
If I see Bella, do you want me to wait?
Grilled cheese.
How dare.
Sounds delicious. I haven't had grilled cheese in a minute.
Bitch.
Yeah, if you see
I'm
Bella.
so proud of my spot. I can't believe I didn't get dead immediately. Who's still alive?
Me
You and
and
Slacker.
yeah. Oh, star.
Dicey Vim wants you to hydrate.
Oh no, I don't have anything to
Get to it,
hydrate with.
You thirsty bitch.
Okay, I'll get you after this round.
Someone's in here.
Oh
Someone's
my
definitely in here.
god.
Oh my god, seriously?
Hey.
Oh my god, I wish I was streaming.
You know,
this. This
I'm
is
just
fucking
gonna.
gold.
Yep. I'm gonna pretend you're not there.
What? Why?
Wait, what?
You found me fair and square.
That, I was gonna say
Okay.
you didn't find me. That was.
Your butt is right there. I see your ass.
Because I can't hide anymore. If I like go like 1 pixel more into it, it's like, oh, you're hidden too much.
Alright,
Like,
Bella,
okay,
come on.
fine.
Push
I'm
one.
taunting. Push one?
1.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say y'all are close.
I heard that.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Was she on the shirt?
What was she?
That was
See that.
so good. She was on the clothes pig.
Ah.
And I was painted
Yeah.
bright red. I was
Yeah,
just painted bright red.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me like 2 seconds, guys.
I thought you would love that, and then I saw you become the hunter, and you were also bright red, and I was like, fuck. Beautiful.
That was so good.
You looked at me
I love that.
immediately and kept
Love
walking. Everybody.
that.
I'm just a little
I
guy.
was gonna say,
I'll get
someone
to
did like
try.
right next. I saw him spawning in.
Oh, Beaver's painting his face again.
Okay. Hydration has been achieved. I see what we're doing, huh?
Yep.
Hell yeah. If only that it lasted, like,
The whole game.
yeah.
My pants. Wait, what? 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 Oh, okay, there you are. I was like, where the fuck did you go, Bella?
She hid. You want ramen? Go get some ramen. I'm sure you got
I want
ramen.
I don't have any ramen. So
Oh.
ramen sounds good.
I have gin ramen.
You haven't lived until you've tried ramen straight from Japan.
Aw, I put it on my back. It's on my back.
Now it just looks like you're running away from us.
Yeah, look at me.
Look at you.
I'm normal, man.
That's so good, Pibble.
What's up, Justa?
It's on your back.
Hi, Phoebe. You didn't miss so much. I've barely been live for barely an hour. You're good. All right, are we ready? Are we waiting? What's going on?
I'm ready. I'm gonna do a dumb thing this round.
Okay. I'm gonna put it on random because he's gonna let it pick for us. You were on a road trip. You don't need to
You wanna
apologize.
be Hunter again?
Yeah, I'll be
Peter?
Hunter again. I just want to see.
How was
I
your
wanna
road
see
trip?
If you're Hunter, the it stays on you. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, mansion again? Dang. Really, game? Come on. I'm barely freaking hidden.
I'm not hidden at all when it says I am.
This
I'm fine.
game is like, it hates fun.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna. Oh, I forgot my control is push to talk, so it just like. No.
Your controller's push to talk.
Best I can do.
Gonna get you guys.
I will be surprised if you don't immediately find me.
Yeah, but those are the ones that you never immediately find because you're so busy
That's
looking
true.
for little shit that you don't see someone standing there painted at the same color as the fucking wall.
Well, I'm not the wall, so there we go.
To the window, to the wall.
Come on.
Your body's very too much. Get wrecked.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, this place is a mess.
Best I can do. Still driving back? Okay, we'll drive safe.
And there's the beaver.
Leave it to Beaver.
Leave it to Beaver.
Oh, I thought you did like a Venom cosplay.
No, because I can't get to the front when you're the hunter.
Can't wait to see if that works out for me. I hope so. I mean, I can only do solid
Gotta
colors.
check the
I'm
horse sticks.
not good.
You
gotta
always,
check the horse.
you always gotta check the horse sticks.
You always gotta check the horse. I'm not a balloon.
Wonder if that's only our friend group.
Nope, it's not.
It's like, what's the motto of when you guys are playing Mecha Chameleon? Always check the horse stick.
Yes. When Beaver's playing especially. I can fucking hear you whistling. But it makes you not want to go hunt for anyone else. It's quite like,
Yeah, yeah.
That's the fun thing is like when I taunt, I can see you guys like whip to the direction of where I did it, and then you like scramble to look for me.
Oh, and it's not like the other thing where it resets the whistle timer.
It does.
It's every 20
no.
seconds.
No, not for mine. It didn't.
No, if you manually taunt, then no, it does not.
Real fucking cool.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling it's
Fever, fever, don't do it. You leave my cocaine ball alone.
We were due.
The moon is
I
made of
knew it
cocaine.
was.
What's up, Riker?
Oh my god, you're gonna be so mad again when
No,
you
I'm
find
not.
me.
This game is called Mecha Chameleon. Mecha chameleon. You come and go. Damn. That took a minute. You come and go.
Star, I
You
know
got me.
you're fucking
You
here. What?
come and go.
Did you like my hiding spot?
Yes, I fucking didn't see it all until the last. Okay, so I
Some
fucking know
awesome
different
stuff in
levels.
the garbage. You thought it was an Xbox? Nope, this is Mecha Chameleon.
I'm so surprised.
This is what I mean though, because when you're too obvious.
Well, I'm not like too obvious, but it's a dumb thing.
I'm pretty obvious.
I could see your booty hole.
It's always my butt.
Where is camp? Where
Oh,
is...
I'm the last one?
You're the last
Yes.
one.
Seriously?
I heard you. You're in here, you little shit.
I only see Bella's name, and I think Bella's the only person I'm in the room with. Maybe, if she's in the room. Yeah, she's in the room. Oops.
Yeah,
Everybody else is in the room now.
I knew you were in here, but I couldn't fucking.
Damn it.
Where were you?
So you should be
The
Oh my
table.
god!
What?
What the hell?
Amazing!
How the hell do we not get that?
It's just sitting there the whole time.
Jeez Louise.
I will say,
I think
talking in
yes.
chat makes it really hard to hear where people are too.
That's true, yeah.
So
I
if you
do
just keep
not-
people engaged in conversation, they'll never find you.
Do we want to change any
That's so
settings?
surprising. Just fucking
Beaver
sitting
was
there.
out for my blood.
Do we
I got all of you except for Thing.
do we want to change any settings?
Let's not do infection, because
Okay.
I want to see where other people are.
Do we want to do basic or double? The double one is everyone hides at the start. After that, everyone. Or you said you wanted to see everyone. That's basic. Should we do one hunter or two?
Just one hunter.
I'm fine for either.
Just
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Someone? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Bella?
You got cherry lip
Above us
gloss.
somewhere.
Up the top.
Oh, okay.
That sounds
I
like
didn't see.
fun.
Just a little guy.
Like the object permanence. Oh, I'm Hunter.
I used to have a lip when I was younger, a lip gloss that was like some sour candy, and I would just constantly put it on, like over and over and over again, because I liked the sour taste, and then I could never find it ever again. Do 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 do. Okay, so this technically is not being buried too much, huh?
Now what does that mean?
This, okay, game. I don't understand you, game.
I wish there was just like a rotate mode. Oh, I guess I could do rotation lock once I get where I kind of
There's
want to be.
if you do Alt click drag, you should be able to rotate.
Well, that's just white.
Huh?
No, the color I was trying to get. I was like, turns out it's just white.
Yeah, I'm an asshole.
Aw, man.
Oh, you are? You
Yeah, well, you.
No, wrong color, game. What the hell?
Okay, I think if I do anything more than that,
Slacker,
it's gonna be.
I
too
love
much.
you.
I'm so nervous.
Oh god, I didn't realize. Oh no. I have time to change positions.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
I'm,
I
I'm
promise
virtually
you.
invisible.
I promise you, you're safe.
Okay, so I didn't move, and then it told me that my body is too covered. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's.
I wasn't before, but now me am.
But now me am.
I'm literally not touching anything. I'm out in the open, and it still says my body is. You know what? Fuck. I'm just gonna go back
Now
to
I'm
where
gonna
it
feel dumb if I don't find you.
was. Yeah, don't worry, it's not you.
Oh.
Damn.
That was a good spot.
Hey, sorry.
Mine was an asshole spot.
Dragon, I usually just play with friends and streamers, streamer friends. Matter of principle.
Principal.
One day, if there's a community game that we can all play together, I would be more than happy to have you there.
Son of a
Damn.
bitch right here. I know you're like right here.
Everton!
Oh man, that was close.
Everton!
That's crazy, right?
Wait, what?
That is so fucking good!
I'm
He's our
virtually.
beautiful baby boy.
I want to see.
I'm virtually invisible.
Ah, you got me.
Bella,
Gotcha.
I fucking love you.
Listen, it keeps telling me that I'm gonna be exposed, so this is what I gotta do.
That is
I-
fucking hilarious. Oh,
Yeah. It wouldn't let me stay still because it kept saying I was covering.
you.
Wait,
That
where's
was
Beaver? I
bullshit.
want to see Beaver.
If you click left or right on your mouse pad, you can find him.
Holy shit!
What? Is
That's
he being an artist?
incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, he
No,
is.
now I'm scared.
Damn.
Okay, I know I'm close to him now.
You are very close.
So
Beaver. Damn.
Feel like you'd be good at this,
Damn.
Aki.
Cam is like, where the fuck are you?
Do not
Everything
feel.
looks absolutely normal in my
Yeah.
screen.
Do not feel bad
Yeah.
at all if you can't see him.
Do not.
I would feel a little bad just because you're missing beautiful art,
You are.
not because there's a skill issue.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
that's
like as soon as his
beautiful.
nameplate disappears, you cannot see him.
No, you can't.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Hmm.
That's crazy.
I know he's in this room.
I hope he gets me because it'll be
I
just
just
so
want to know
good.
where.
I don't think he's going to. Beaver, he's not gonna get you. Oh, oh, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
No! No! Stand there! No! He's a beautiful art baby! Leave him alone! Ew.
Oh, no, 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 no.
You can't
That
see
room
him.
is a no. That little area is a no. Hey,
I
thank you.
swear.
You've looked at him 4 times now. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
no
Yeah, you
way.
have.
Yes.
Like you've stared straight at him.
So stupid. What the fuck?
Nice. Nice.
So good. 3 seconds to spare. Oh, that was so good.
That was a phenomenal.
Oh, I can't volunteer to be Hunter because I gotta be the one to start the game.
Yeah, I know.
That's unfortunate.
Oh wait, yes I can.
Yeah.
It gives a countdown. Sorry, I'm stupid. You can do the moonwalk, by the way.
Oh god.
You guys are so silly. You can rotate the camera as Hunter. Do you guys not have middle mouse buttons?
I'll try to do it.
I don't know where to go.
This one's hard.
It's a little hard. Yeah.
This one's like the worst, actually.
Okay, I'm doing something stupid, but I'm just having fun.
That's the best. That's the best way to do it.
Night, Dragon. Have a good night. Thank you for being here.
It'll work. Damn it. I'm gonna have to.
Ooh, back rooms. Okay, let's go. Come, chameleon.
Oh my god, I'm stuck in paint mode.
Yeah, you have to hit F.
Come and go. You come and go.
Oh my god, this heck life.
Yeah, because I'm edgy.
You're beautiful. Star is fantastic. Pibble, I hate you. For very specific reasons. You can lock down as the hunter?
Yeah, crouch with control.
Okay. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Beavers are just great. Where's Star? Oh, Stars is yours is good too. I wasn't able to see Bella.
Oh God, that's a screamer. What the hell?
Just following exactly around.
Yeah, I'm so nervous.
Okay, you guys are probably safe. Oh.
That was so good.
I really hate that you were no.
So this
I just like your
level
corpse
is the hardest for
to hide on.
to hide on. Yeah, so far.
Yeah, totally agree.
I think it's
I'm
the
so
low ceiling.
scared. I'm so fucking scared. Because I'm in.
I am really disappointed. Oh my god, no.
It's such a dumb spot.
I was, I was gonna do that stuff. Then I'm like, nah, I couldn't. You're so small.
Just
Bro.
maybe.
Pibble, yours is amazing.
It's not.
I'm gonna fight Slacker, honestly.
Oh great.
I can't say anything until it's over.
Yeah.
That's the problem. The obvious ones are the hardest ones.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, I was pretty heckin' obvious, and you got me.
Yeah, it was the colors, to be honest. The second I popped in, I saw that the police, whatever the frick you call it, the lights on top, magically extended. I'm close.
It's like you're gonna be so mad.
Oh my god.
I hope he doesn't get you at this point.
There's still a minute and a half. He's got it.
You're around here somewhere. Where are you? Is
He
that
has
you?
become the toilet
Oh
he
my
wants
god.
to see in the world.
I am very disappointed
No.
in you. You're choking me.
No.
You're choking me.
Oh wait, there you are.
He was a foot away from me. That's the car you shot me on.
That's what I mean by the obvious ones are so hard.
I'm crying. Oh my god, I'm crying.
That?
Now that I've got this game down.
What the fuck? Oh my god, that was actually beautiful.
I looked at you like 10 times. I hate that.
You're right next to me in a second.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's not insomnia. That's narcolepsy. He just I'm the hunter again. If you just fall asleep randomly like that, that's narcolepsy. Insomnomnia. Insomnia is when you're unable to fall asleep. AKA my life all the time.
Who's the hunter this time?
Me again.
Slacker.
I guess there's no like protection.
What? I don't want to go that way. I want to be. There, I can be that way. Alright, this is gonna be kind of difficult for me. It's not the same color.
I'm sorry to hear that, Justa. I mean, I'm glad to hear you're okay though. That's no fun. Oh, if you hold down right click, you can also kind of like move your camera around your body. Interesting.
I do not have enough time.
I'm terrified.
Oh boy, this map.
The thing is, I keep panning.
Huh?
Right?
Yeah, I didn't have enough time. I wanted to do something cool, and then I was like, that's not the right color.
I also
I
saw
made
you
myself into a
move.
set of lights, but it was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do something cool too, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get caught like immediately.
You know, I respect this, Beaver.
Right?
Star is pretty rad. I think
Oh, you're
that's
pretty
pretty cool.
good. Beaver, you're pretty good as well. Star,
Beaver's a
I don't
piece
know
of
how
shit.
yours
If he
was
doesn't get caught,
computed,
that's
and oh my
wild.
God.
I love it. You.
Yeah, I know. But I wanted to do something cool.
Oh, you're around here somewhere.
I'm gonna go microwave some ramen noodles. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I should probably have food quick. I was just in a Outlast Trials stream for like 5 hours sweating.
Outlast Trials.
No! Oh, it's such a scary, stressful game.
I've had people recommend that for spooky season.
It's horrifying. I don't think it's appropriate for your
Damn.
watcher, your viewers.
Oh,
Try to
is
do
it
something
that bad? That was pretty good, Beaver. That was pretty good. I'll give you credit for that.
Outlast Trials is definitely an 18 or 21 plus game.
Okay. What is it like? Too gory or what?
Vory.
Ah. Okay.
It's all of it. Next time we're streaming, I'll send you a link just so you can take a look if you want.
Yes, I wanna see if I should traumatize everybody.
All right, this will be my last game because I actually have to get up early tomorrow
Okay.
to go on an adventure.
Pick it the last
Ooh, adventure.
So tomorrow is BTS's anniversary. It's their 13-year anniversary, and there
damn
is
it.
a big
Okay, I'm back.
like
Oh, just in time.
club thing that they're doing tomorrow down in Grand Rapids. So I'm going to Grand Rapids.
Well, have fun.
I am going to enjoy every minute of it.
Is Gremlin going with you, or does he not like K-pop?
He loves K-pop. He's just not with me.
I am the fucking hunter again. What? Why does this game hate me?
Again? Wow. I wish there was an erase button.
fucking hide this thing.
Entity won't spawn. What game are you playing?
I don't like
Who's the hunter now?
Me again.
Slacker still.
Oh, okay. I probably asked that and then immediately forgot. Alright, I am so hidden. If you find me, you're hacking. Officially.
Great. I love that for me.
I love that for you.
Slacker, don't fucking do it. Don't do it!
Don't don't try to confuse me.
Oh, your little wings! So cute!
My favorite thing is I literally just went down and
What?
looked and seen you. And I'm like, all right.
Fuck. Sorry, I
Me?
All right.
Yeah.
I
You're
Slacker
I
just
think I did a
ignored
fucking
you.
great job.
Cam, I swear to
great.
fucking God.
He just walked right past me.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm really
I
annoyed about
fucking
that. 'cause
hate you.
You whistled and he was touching you.
what? What do you mean? God damn it.
I whistled like right next to you, and you just walked away.
You
I
like mine, Bella?
I'm
Oh,
not like
oh.
really hidden at all.
Yeah. This game very quickly became not about the painting.
Yo, what's up, Deku? How you doing? What's interesting is that there are like paint splotches on the ground. So it's like
No!
really
Go
confusing.
away! Damn it.
Bella, that's funny.
The anger I feel. How dare. I'm waiting for him to find Bella's.
Bella's is kind of smart though.
But it's
was-
fucking beautiful.
I was
Oh,
gonna
shit,
do
how do I
that
get out?
Last round, but I was like, nah, they're gonna find me.
Oh boy.
Wait, did he find you, Star?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, I missed that. Okay, so it's down to me and Beaver.
Damn. Right in the
I can't
back
believe
of
you
the
did
head.
that.
That was good. That was good.
Fucking cheater. Hacks.
The problem though
I was
is that
invisible.
because there isn't much map variety, it's easy to memorize the maps. Oh, great shot.
All right. I am going to get ready to go to
Okay.
bed.
Bye, Star.
Okay.
I-
have a
Thank you
good
for
night.
playing.
You guys have
Let's
fun
be
with
fun.
this
Let's do it
beautiful
again.
game.
This game is cute. I still prefer Gary's mod prop hunt, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
By
but-
like a lot.
The difference is 15 years, though.
Yeah. Gary's mod
Yeah,
has
15
like
years, it should be better.
I will
bye.
talk to you all soon.
Yes,
Bye. Make good
Hey.
choices.
I'll stand in the
Try.
middle
Or
this
don't.
time.
Okay.
We're not bailing you out of jail. Oh.
I'll try to see if there's a way to like add more maps through mods or something, because
I bet
There's
there are. 'cause
definitely mods, so that's
Yeah.
good.
I saw earlier that there was like a Minecraft world thing.
okay, good. Yeah, because we need way
Oh.
way more map variety. It is way too easy to memorize the map.
Alright, who's hunter this time?
Beaver.
Yeah, I stood in the middle to make sure
Oh
that
shit.
Slacker didn't get it again.
Team is just like, hey, fuck you, Slacker.
I wish you could also like remove some things or like
How is
paint
this
other
not
things.
too hidden?
Right?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Well, I guess I'm being here.
Oi.
Sorry. Sorry, Beaver.
Hey man, I got a good one last time.
Dun, 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 dun.
I
What?
genuinely don't know how that's not too hidden. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, some of them are really freaking weird. Where it's like the amount that you're hiding should be considered way too much, but it's not.
Bella, that's smart. That's smart.
It doesn't sound like Bella.
That's really smart.
Yeah, but it part of it keeps saying you're too hidden, and then other parts it's like, nah, you're good.
Thank you, Justa. I'm glad you like it.
Slider,
Yeah.
I need you to look at me.
As soon as my character stops rotating. There we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's pretty good. I didn't think you could get there. But I guess it makes sense.
Why can't I free camp? There we go. Oh my god. Oh no. Good luck,
I
Beaver.
don't know why this isn't.
Yeah, for
Hey, why
me,
am I-
every time I try that,
There you go.
every time I try doing that, it's like, oh, you're buried too much. It's like, okay.
See, that's what I
Slacker, you
thought.
son of a
I went in there by mistake, and then it was like, no, it's fine.
I love yours, Bella. You look like like a ninja.
Ah. Honestly, I thought about just following Beaver around the entire match.
Hey,
Can you? Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he. Wait, what?
No, I just got it fucking booted.
Aw, why did it say Hunter's one then? That's weird.
Gotta give it to him, I guess. All right, we will wait for you, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on my ramen.
I had such a good spot too.
I'm going in the exact same one if we get the same map.
Or maybe I got kicked out because my guy was dressed as a gimp.
What happened to the music? Dude, YouTube, can you not? Are you still watching? Like, what do you think? Okay, Beaver's here. We just gotta wait for Pibble. You still got your... Oh, you're doing it right now. Okay, I was about to say you still got your paint.
And then I did this. Oh, no, not that.
It's a good thing there's no like wobbly paint things like this in the map, because I think we would be screwed.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, since you mentioned Gary's mod prop hunt, Bella, what a cool mod to add would be, instead of the whistling, like, you remember how there would be the different like meme taunts from like movies
yeah.
and shows and stuff? We should I'll see if we can add something like that. I'll go crazy on it. Like, we need more maps. I want to get like meme taunts, everything. Dang it.
Oh, this one.
I can't hide very well on this one.
Who's Hunter?
Beaver
again?
Beaver again? Yeah.
Beaver.
No way. No way. This isn't buried too much? This feels like cheating.
Right, you can cheat. That way when I find you, it'll be all the sweeter. down to speed.
I don't want
Everybody
to cheat though.
Twitch,
I want it to be fun.
everybody, make sure you ask Slacker what I'm dressed as.
Can I?
Can you what?
I can.
It's as good as it's gonna get. All right, I want to see where every. Oh my god, nice. There's Bella. Oh my god. I see everybody has similar ideas. Nice.
I'm scared I'm gonna get found like immediately.
Oh my god. What? Beaver, Jesus
Beaver, are you
Christ.
okay?
Yeah, Beaver. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh
Fucking A.
lord.
Beaver knows what's up. How is that not too hidden, Slacker? Oh my god.
I know, that's what I was saying.
That's insane. There's no way. There's no way.
It's like sometimes, you know, I put like a toe into the wall and it's like, nope, too hidden. But this is okay? Oof.
Power of the
I hate that you can't. It's like walk over the pumpkin. It's really difficult to get over there.
Oh boy, that taunt timer is gonna kill me. Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
find this little shit. Boy. I am the smartest man alive. It's funny, after you play this for a while, your brain really starts to lock into color changes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like when we first started, I was like literally walking past you guys. You guys are like right in front of me. And now it's just like, oh hey, that wall is a bit different colored. Alright, Bella, it's your turn to be Hunter. Let's do this. High time. I'm going back to the place that I was trying to do last time.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Oh, wait.
That is buried too much. You have. This is what I mean. It's so dumb.
I can't believe mine is not buried too much.
That's what I'm talking about.
I have to remember where.
Oh, damn, if I say anything, it'll give it away.
No, I think Bella knew where it was last time, so I'll just pick a different spot. It's
Oh
very-
yeah, she was on you guys' team, remember? So
What the hell, Beaver? How is that not do it? Holy shit! I can't even
Holy
get the.
shit, is right?
I can't even get the can. Oh, I see where you are. Damn. That's a good one. That is a good one.
I feel like I'm cheating, but like at the same time, this is too good.
The game's letting you do it.
Oh, that might let me down.
That's too dark.
Why'd your sister do that, Justa?
Just the runs.
Also, Mock too. Your sister should play for an MLB team. You can throw that hard. Wait, where did
Oh
you?
no, I ran out of time.
Actually, I'm just not gonna think about it too much.
Oh, it's Spider-Man.
Screw it.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I gotta shoot the horse sticks immediately.
As one does. Wait, where the heck is? Oh, I see. Very creative. He didn't have batteries. Sheesh.
Beaver, that's horrible.
I know, right?
That's what I said. If there was a Geneva Convention for this game, that would violate it. Oh my god.
I was going quickly. Remember, this is the first
I'm
time he's
Freaking out right
Oh,
now.
that's true. That's true.
And at the start, you don't see shit.
Yeah.
And then it takes a few games before you start to really.
I'm so fucking scared.
You do have a limited amount of shots per. Oh no,
Do
you don't.
you?
Oh, do I?
Yeah,
No,
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 I
no.
thought you didn't.
No, I don't know. Oh, that's the whistle timer.
Yeah, that's the whistle timer.
Because you were shooting so much before, it was going down as you were shooting, and I was like, oh.
I'm so scared.
Correlation gotcha.
Yeah,
Bella, leave
pretty
me
much.
alone.
Bella. Oh my god. Use your spidey sense.
I can't. I'm so bad at this. I have so much fucking lens flare bloom. I can't see
Yes,
shit.
yes. I've noticed
Okay,
that
as long as I'm
too.
not the only one.
Like,
You like it?
yeah, I fucking love it.
Beaver, yours is so hard.
Oh, I missed horse sticks.
Out of context, that is absolutely wild.
I'm gonna say, why is that something you miss?
I mean, to be fair, I do have 2 male horses, so.
Kid doesn't count.
This is such a wildly, like, backwards way to get over here. What the fuck? Yeah,
I
I'm
will-
gonna be done after this.
I will give you a hint. You are nowhere near any of us. We're all in the other part behind you. None of us are in any part of that house.
It sounds like you're right here.
Yeah, the directional audio is dumb.
Are you two like next to each other, basically?
No, well, kinda.
It sounds like it. Like I can hear 2 people from the same place right here.
Oh,
No way. was so scared. I was like, oh god.
I wasn't gonna do it because it was a good spot.
Now you're making me twerk.
Fellow Leaf buddies. Yeah, it sounds like you're just this pot right here.
Oh, are you using headphones?
Yeah,
Do they have
for once in my life I am.
directional audio?
Yeah, they should. Yeah, because you said they're not here.
You're very close.
Beaver's really hard.
But you said they weren't anywhere near this room. That's really
No, no, no. It was the one in the back. The one that you were looking in. There were no.
There's 2 rooms that look like that.
Yeah.
Beaver's really hard. You're
Do you see that crap?
Where?
Underneath that dresser.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, where was Bill?
I was in the fish room.
He
I
was
up
a
against the door.
he was a door that you stared at for like 3 solid seconds.
You were shooting so much in that room. I was so fucking scared.
I accidentally hit V. I've been talking this whole
I'm
time
right
and
here.
I didn't realize.
Oh,
Beaver
you got the
muted
lines on
himself.
too. That's really good.
Yeah.
All right,
Free
this
line.
game is stressful. I'm out for the rest of the day, I think. Oh,
Okay. Bye, Bella.
I got. Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
playing. Let me know if you ever want to play Prop Hunt.
Oh yes.
I also
We
have
gotta play
Gary's
some
mod,
prop
so
hunt.
I'd be down to
I
play
have Gary's one, but I've never once played it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
you would
I
love
can
it.
say that.
Not.
I'd be down anytime.
Okay.
You guys want to do another round?
I have one more in because it's 12:30 already.
Okay.
If you guys are out, you're out. It's all good. It's like,
No, I mean
Or-
I'm still here for a good while. But I mean it's only
Yeah,
gonna
Cyber's
be
like
us two.
9:30, right?
Yeah. But if it's just us two, Beaver, I don't know.
no,
Wanna play
we'll
something
play
else?
some- Yeah, yeah. If it's just us two, we'll play something else. I don't have a heap of games left on my PC at the moment though, because of that hard drive failure.
All right. Okay, let me see. What do you got installed at the moment? I could probably get something installed quickly. I got Peak installed still.
I'll just call it a night. Goodbye.
Good night.
Lame.
I have. Who's it? Go for Friends, Schedule 1, Ultimate Chicken Horse. But I also don't know if any of these are working at the moment. Among Us, but nope. Mimesis, nope. I know a guy, Shady Life, which I don't think you have.
No.
A Medieval Dynasty.
I have that, but I don't know if it'll install quick enough.
Repo.
Yes, I do have Repo installed.
I got Super Battle Golf. I don't know what
I
installed.
don't have that. Every time we're gonna play that, we're like, oh no, I don't know. Let's. So I've never bought
Yeah.
it.
I've never played it ever. Because we, I think Bella brought it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we were gonna play it, and then we all ended up playing something else. I can't remember.
We ended up playing Sandwich Simulator
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
for
No,
days.
that was Headliners. You brought me Headliners, and then we were gonna play that, and then Sandwich Simulator was like $2. Remember?
That's right.
I got Gas Station Simulator.
Don't have that. All I got.
Surprisingly,
Let me see. All I got in terms of multiplayer right now are Bar Far West, Peak, Repo, Stardew Valley. That's it. That's all I got installed right now.
so I don't have Peak. I got Repo. I got Stardew Valley. What were the other ones you said?
What did I say? Jesus, my brain. Peak, Repo, Stardew Valley. Those are the only ones I have.
Okay, I have Repo and Stardew Valley.
You want to just do repo?
Yeah.
All right.
You sure you don't want to jump on for a repo, Bella?
I'll join for repo.
Heck yeah.
Fuck, I played a lot of repo today already, but yeah, I'll play.
Heck yeah. Okay, let
I'll
me.
probably be on for another 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll have to jump off.
Oh, okay.
Cool, I'm
Yeah,
good
I
for
should
an
be able to
hour.
do that. I think Ted's still working, so.
Nice. I don't have to jump off, but I do have stuff I have to accomplish tonight. I'll go away, Overwolf.
Yeah, I always gotta uninstall Overwolf. We'll play some repo. There should be a quick transition. Oh, right, I forgot. TikTok doesn't let me change midstream. Oh my god, I still had Minecraft as a tag? What the hell? Man, I'm so dumb. And then we just switch
I thought
over.
you were Slacker.
What's the difference? Am I right? Boom. All right. Let me quit that other game. Well, that was a fun game, but it definitely needs a lot of mods.
Not just that, but it also, I feel like it would benefit from more players.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Hello, Levia. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I'm gonna do your region. Simply because my internet can handle it. And I think Bella's far enough away that she's probably closer to you than I am.
I mean, Beaver's internet gets dropped the most, so it's best to go closer to him.
Very true.
Yeah, I also think I need a new Ethernet cable. I think mine's on its way out. Okay.
You've been really busy? That's okay. No problem,
Whoa.
Levia.
You are Slacker. You are doubled.
I'm doubled. Okay. Oh, I gotta mute. Sorry, let me mute myself. There we go. Better?
Yeah.
Q.
Bella.
Says she's joining. Yeah, I got it, Levia. Don't worry. Tree is here.
Yeah. Yeah. Is typing.
She's writing her hatred letter for us.
He's like, fuck these guys.
All right. Oh my gosh, you got so much cooler looking.
Oh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, and I'm not a pusher chuck.
Whoa, you do look cool. I like your shoe.
Thank you.
Okay, Levia, go charge your
I still my
phone.
poop leg.
Poop leg? Is that what? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I didn't see you in time.
Right, and I was carrying this cup.
It is right behind you. That was wonderful timing. Okay, Levia, go charge your phone. All good. Here, right here, right here. Nice.
Okay, I'm holding another cup. Just so don't run me over.
I won't run you over. Don't worry.
Do it. Oh, no.
It's tempting.
Where are you? Okay.
Right here. Right here.
What?
Alright.
I just got a frog under the bed. People's sex toys are getting weirder.
Who puts a frog under a
Here,
bed? Honestly.
I'll open if you can get it.
Alright. I thought you closed it because there was nothing in there.
No, it just fell.
What's up, Jesta? Oh, we got Barfer. Oh, we lost
frozen.
Beaver.
Repo's something I can't play with you guys anymore.
Jesus.
Aww.
Hold on 1 second. Do we know what's causing that?
Nothing, it's just client timeout.
Uh-oh. Good bug.
Have you ever heard of a program called Exit Lag? Supposedly, it like helps with stuff like that, especially in people in your region. I don't think he's coming.
Wait, the issue is that we never had issues before.
Yeah.
It's only been the last 2 times I've played with you guys, really.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see something. What can I... Do I still have that one game?
Oh, apparently if you run Steam as admin, it gets rid of it.
Okay, try that.
Oh, wait, I've got 2 Steam accounts. I connected to my one Steam account also. Nothing fun Steam. Did you ever watch that stream with that dude with the goldfish? And he was the goldfish were playing Pokemon?
Oh yeah, that's what's his name? Something Crow. Was that him or was that Failboat?
I can't remember, but at the end of the day, the game crashed and they like ended up putting money on his account and buying games and
Oh no.
I'm exposing his credit card to the stream.
That is one of my like fears. Like if I ever did something like that. Ooh, cosmetic. God damn it. I'm sorry, Beaver.
Yeah, map at least.
No, it's fine.
That happened last who was it? Somebody crashed last time we were
Okay,
playing this.
It was me.
And then we got a cosmetic right when you crashed. It was like, oh, of course. Oh, god damn it.
Was that the cosmetic it just destroyed?
No. He didn't destroy anything. He just killed me. Oh, wait.
Shit. Doesn't he always know where you are?
No.
So you're saying he shouldn't be able to find me in here?
No, you should be fine.
Okay.
The one that always knows where you are is Loom. She no matter where you hide, she knows where you are.
Yeah.
I hate her so much. So scary.
The door keeps moving on my screen like he's right there.
Yeah, he's not in here. Yeah, don't worry, he's not in that room.
Is he in the other room still?
I didn't hear him, so I think he might be far enough away. Yeah, it looks like you're in the clear still. Ooh, that thing is close to getting destroyed, though.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
I mean, unless you want to extract now, because we got more than enough.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. God, I wish I could put you in a backpack.
Put me on your back like Baby Yoda.
Are you shitting me, Door?
That door is going to do its job come hell or high water. Yay! Get me out of here.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Cosmetic.
Alright, as soon as we get back to the shop, we can bring Beaver back.
You good?
Alright. Roll of the dice, let's go. I got a hat. What is that? A tomato? What the hell?
Tomato?
Oh, it's like a leaf or something. That can look like a tomato. Hold on, maybe if I
Oh,
change
in your
my...
mouth?
No. on my head.
Oh.
I can, here, I'll, there we go. Now I have a tomato head.
Oh, I can't see. I was.
You're a tomato head.
You're a tomato head.
Oh, it's just a wristband?
It's the. Oh, there you go. Now it is. I like that. That's so cool.
Okay, let's go get Beaver. We gotta start the truck, right?
I think.
Or can we just
so.
leave from the shop?
Oh, do we want to buy anything before we leave?
I guess. We have one strength upgrade and then stamina
A pulse
upgrade.
pistol. Oh, okay. Or yeah, just upgrades are good.
Yeah, the pulse pistol.
How's your health?
51. I could probably get a 50 pack. Where the hell's it? There it is. I am so dumb. It was literally right there. And then maybe a stamina upgrade. There we go. What is this? 2K? Really? Jesus. I'll get a grenade. 3K? Okay, I'll get a feather drone. 17K, of course. Of course that's the expensive thing. Okay. I think that's it. Alright, we're coming for you, Beaver.
We're coming for you.
Alright. Main menu. It is 12:47 a.m. It is 9:47 p.m. for me.
It is 4:47 p.m.
p.m. Lucky. You still got plenty of day left.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta mute. Discord again.
I'm the bad
Do,
guy.
do, 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 do. Mm, mm, mm. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, let me get my... Wait, hold on. Did you lose any health? You did not.
No.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Oh yeah, you changed religions while you were gone.
Religions?
Religions.
Never even heard of it.
Okay, fingers crossed. You guys can't even hear the music, can you? Oh, it is literally just all Mario.
Watch out.
Happened to my... Sorry, I was playing like the wrong playlist. Okay, we can go.
Is a martini in there? I mean, cosmopolitan. They don't
Your
spill it
martini?
over when-
Oh, okay. I'll be careful. You gotta be kidding me.
Were you just about to say I'll be careful just as you weren't careful?
Yes. God damn it, dude. Like every time I pick something up, it just lightly taps the edge and then boom, breaks. Here, let me help you get the cup.
Let's take it to the thing. Be careful of the cosmopolitan. Sweet. Fuck that cup.
Oh yeah, that's what it would be, huh? Not a martini. Martini would be clear.
Yeah. Martini's general vodka, depending on how you like it.
I don't drink much.
I was a bar. I went in a cocktail bar for like 10 years, and I was managing it.
10 beers?
10 beers?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That's a lot
Oh
of
yeah, I
lot
was
of
a bar
beers.
manager for like 10 years.
You must have some stories.
Is
I've got some stories, sir.
You like this streamer? Oh my
Streamer?
gosh. You're so you're so kind. I don't even like this streamer. Just kidding. It's a little bit of self-deprecation, self-deprecating humor. We like to have fun here. I'll let you know when we start. Nothing in the vent. Great. What's up, narrator? No books yet, I'm sorry. We are completely devoid of books at the moment. We are a school library in Texas right now. Your anxiety has anxiety? Oh lord. Gonna have to prescribe your anxiety some Xanax, and then for you some weed.
my anxiety can't escape chewing gum.
Oh. The human condition, am I right? Interesting, because that's your
chew
home
gum.
state?
I just chew gum all the time.
I usually have to do that because, like, my ears keep changing pressure for whatever reason. Chewing gum helps with that.
And that all of a sudden that just happens in your ears.
Yes. Oh great, gnomes. Piss off.
Nice.
Yeah, freaking tinnitus. You love you love explosions? Sorry, I read two chat messages at the same time.
You should
Should we
you should go
go
and take this.
empty? Nice catch. Alright. Should we seriously just do that? I was holding on to it, and then, like, when I let go, it hit you in the face. Oh, slapstick. You gotta love it. Oh,
Yeah, because
narrator.
there's a baby head just up there.
Oh. Can you not?
fuck?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I thought that was you.
No, it wasn't me.
I was about to be like, dude, don't do that. Okay. Well, I guess we can do our first extraction right now.
Yeah, let's go. Oh shit!
Oh.
Basketball's out.
Uh-oh. Is the cart? Yeah, the cart's in.
Oh,
Damn.
Sweet. Let's go
Oh,
find that
man.
baby head.
The drink was like close to falling over too at that last second. The heck was that? I don't know. Scared the bejesus out of me though. Sounded like the Predator.
Yeah, I thought it was a fucking monster behind us, and then
Shit, sorry.
all of a sudden we were like turned around. There's no one there, and you're blaming me.
It sounded like it came from you. That's why. I'm like, why are you trying to scare me, man?
I mean, yeah, Bella, she's hiding somewhere.
You know what? It probably was Bella. Her and her soundboard.
Oh, frozen.
Stay there.
Did
Stay
you make,
there.
Did you make a weird noise before, Bella? With the soundboard?
Stay there, baby. Wait.
Oh, we are in Discord, but no.
We heard like a wicked noise. Like it was like a predator noise real loud behind me. Because Flash thought it was.
Stay there.
Yeah, it wasn't Bella either.
think it's a lizard.
Mm-hmm. Guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, see, I knew it.
It was a soundboard. I was just doing it with my mouth.
That's how you usually do it, eh, Bella? Motherfucker.
Only when you pay me.
Okay. We're gonna need a different streaming site for that. Nuke it from orbit? Yeah, we will. Tactical nuke inbound. That's how I deal with all my problems. When a problem comes around, you must nuke it.
You spent $100 for McDonald's? Oh, you got a lot of kids. Okay.
That was 2 quarter-pounder combos, a double quarter-pounder.
No, I found it first.
2 McChicken combos with nuggets. And something else.
Are you taking McDonald's orders?
No, I was just saying I spent $100 at McDonald's, and then they're like, "How did you do that?" And they don't realize how expensive McDonald's is here.
Can I sing when I feel like it? I don't quite feel like it right now. Maybe if we ever do a karaoke stream, you guys will hear me sing a lot.
Wow, Slacker. Wow.
Oh, you should have. Okay.
You guys didn't check the fridge.
Well, I'm not hungry. What would I need to check a fridge for?
You always check the fridge for activities.
Ugh.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you took my spot.
Sorry. Oh, it's just gnomes.
No, it's not.
Oh, fuck me.
Why would I run away from gnomes like that?
Alright, you guys go. I got him. Never mind. Ouch. Oh, no. That went south. Don't worry, I got you, buddy. Uh-oh.
I've never encountered that enemy before.
The boom boy?
The cleanup crew?
Yeah. Yeah, the boom boy. Whatever it is.
Mr. Pustules?
He hit away and it exploded.
Yeah, he explode. Yeah, the explosion got you, and then he does this like spike attack, and then that's what finished you off.
Boy, I do like being finished off with a good spike, you know.
This is me in Walmart. Out of the way. Out of the way. There's a sale on chicken tenders. Out of the way.
Oh, I'd be like that too if there was a sale on chicken tenders.
Hi, Claire. How you doing? Biggest time burns for the 3 to 4 hours between regions. No, who blew me up? If it's midnight for you, then you live in the East Coast.
I didn't do anything.
The radio does it play music? Oh, it does. Okay, let's buy this radio. Wait, did the radio actually cost money? No, it doesn't. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, you can hack off. It's just a rubber duck.
Shall we?
Do you want to?
I don't know.
I don't even know what it
Maybe?
does.
We might need a crystal though.
Recharge drone? Well, we don't have any weapons yet. Oop, nope, don't go in there. Did we not get any guns? Sheesh.
We're not allowed the radio.
Oh. Fine, I'll just bring it with me.
I wonder if you can get me from inside there.
Oh, the robot? Let me see. Quack. So sore from work, you almost passed out? Well, it's because of all that money you made, Aki. Those you're so sore from carrying all those stacks. Oh, did you try talking to Foxy? Let me see. What's going on, Foxy? Foxy did not talk at all. What is going on?
You actually bought the cart?
Hey, Foxy, are you awake?
Yes.
Yep,
Well,
I
I
am
thought,
awake.
That's
why
crazy.
not? I've never
Let's
fucking.
play
I can go get
some
water, I'll be
game
right
and
back.
Explore the cave.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Link is coming to join us, lol.
Okay, that works. What the hell? Why did the redemption not work? Okay, let's see what's going on. The tunnel's alive. Ouch.
I don't know how to get this thing out of the fucking.
Can you pick it up?
No, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. Maybe since I woke him up, now he'll talk. You can try again.
Alright, let's go.
You're so
Let's
smart.
go.
You wore your new heels all day. Oh. So you gotta are you
Same.
breaking in the heels?
Oh, did you wear your heels all day?
I always figured that like when somebody buys brand new heels and they're like the really long ones and you gotta walk around them all day, that's gotta be killer.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, does it automatically go outside? I see.
What does it even do? If you see a monster, try drifting into it.
That's what I want to do.
Hell yeah. Oh, hard drive. Somebody check it. There might be Bitcoin on it. But I hope you're okay, Loom. Oh man. Well, I hope you're able to rest and relax, Aki.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, let's go. But you'll never guess who is on this level with us.
Who?
My least favorite fucking monster of all, Loom.
Why? I don't think I can drift into her.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Mommy. I'm gonna hide here with you, Bella. Get Bella, not me. Get Bella, not me. Thank you, Bella.
Where is the load?
Behind you. And she always knows where you are. That's what I hate about her. Oh, come on. Me again?
We have a cosmetic.
Oh my god, you
Yeah.
scared the shit out of me.
I think I'm
Wow.
blocked by here now.
It's the freaking
Mine's
loom.
Did you see the
Like-
hands?
Yes.
What? I took
What's up,
damage
Beaver?
somehow.
My screen pulsed, so I think she's on me now.
Oh. Okay, I've got a grenade. I've got a grenade. No, don't destroy our things. You bitch. Stop it.
Another cosmetic cube. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. I got her.
No. Ah.
No, I see the cosmetic cube.
Hi, Beaver.
Oh, she's on me now.
Shit.
I don't think I can loop her.
The thing I hate about this freaking enemy. Can't
think
hide
I'm-
from her.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have tried to attack her after you died.
I was trying to get the card out of the way so I could use the grenade on her, but she just would not move.
She will eventually despawn though and then come back, right?
I don't know. I hope so.
Alright, who's still alive? Anybody? Oh, for fuck's sake, you're both dead? God dang it, Bobby.
God dang it, Bobby.
This is too much pressure for my little body.
That boy ain't right.
Get in the heckin' cart, you kids.
Here comes Liloom.
There's nothing I can do.
Oh my god.
I got no stamina, I got nothing. No, I'm just gonna let her take me. I can't. Nothing
I
I can
sell
do.
repo
Ma'am?
and repo accessories.
Ma'am?
Oh, I think that's when
You
she hacks
kidding
off.
me? Alright, fuck.
Right when she was sacrificing herself, she's like, okay, I'm out.
I thought she wasn't going to despawn. Why is this cart so fucked?
Oh, she's probably slammed it a bunch of times.
It like won't move. Oh, so it's actually damaged.
I was watching somebody last night stream this game, and she's on a really high level
Is that the trudge I fucking hear?
solo run.
I can't deal with the
and
trudge after her.
Her cart full of like
Alright, fuck it, let's see what
a
I
couple
can get.
$100,000 worth of stuff got
13,000?
obliterated,
Oh shit.
and it was
That'd
like
be
this.
so good.
Yeah. It's like by then you have like
Thanks,
I think
store.
like what 10 things that you gotta, or 10 extractions. So yeah, she had a bunch of money in her thing, and then she's just like, okay, and reloads the whole run. Not the whole like game, but like the run that she was on.
I don't even know what these sounds are.
I don't hear anything.
I hear ambient sounds.
Hey Claire, do you want to try the thing again? The talk to Foxy thing?
Oh my god, fuck! Come on, something, anything work. Just... Come on.
He doesn't have enough strength for the door.
You say bye?
What is my opinion on butane? My opinion on butane. Well, it's not quite as good as propane, but it'll do. As long as you're not cooking with charcoal.
What's that blue thing on the ground over there? Oh, the cart.
My boy Bobby was trying to do a grill with some charcoal. That boy ain't right.
There's something here worth money.
Yeah, me.
We wiggling? Commence the wiggling.
Oh, of course, that bitch is in there.
Oh no. I hate
Which
that
bitch?
thing. The ghost thing.
Alright, I can't be the last one left alive again. This is way too stressful for me. I'm just a little guy.
On the ground down there. Yeah.
That's 2,500. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're not gonna find out. That's only 600.
I just picked it up and instantly destroyed it. Oh man.
Oh, what were you? I just saw you.
You can't put that thing down once you picked it up.
I don't think there's anything up there.
And the loom's back.
Okay, I don't know what the hell's wrong with the freaking Foxy today.
Ah!
Nicely done.
She didn't die?
She has too much HP.
And I'm not strong enough to take her out. Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna try no.
Are
Can I?
you kidding me, ma'am? Can you just hurry up and do your job if you're gonna do it?
Here, I'll manually talk to him for you. What's your opinion on butane? They are not having a good time, no. She is definitely not having fun. What's up, Dr. Egg? How you doing?
Well, I just need to find a little $7,000 piece of just an item.
Stuck in the same
Just a little
butane
something
tank.
something.
I want to find Mercan, lol.
Okay, he said, trouble and struggle are like being stuck in the same butane tank. I want to find Merkin, lol.
Oh,
Merkin?
well, that's a dead end.
What's Merkin?
Hey!
I could
Hi,
not
Bella.
crouch walk around her.
Merkin is an amazing little
That was the
creature.
fucking worst thing I've
I
ever
will
done.
explore the
Yeah, I
forest
should have
trees
not.
with him
I
in
should
this
have
quest,
not tried to
lol.
take her out after Slack had died. Should have just fucking stayed away.
That's okay.
Oh,
Whee! Oh, I didn't even get to the finish line.
yeah. Because we so good.
Yeah, the
You guys are the best, don't worry. Okay.
all right. I'm out for the night. That was my. I gotta
Welcome
go
back
calm
from the
down.
ad break.
My
Okay.
heart rate's through the
If you hate
roof.
ads, consider a
You guys
sub
have
or
fun.
using
I'm down to play
your
tomorrow
We
or
will,
another
thank
time
you.
now.
Okay.
Make good choices.
We won't.
I never do.
Okay. You want
Right.
to keep going?
Yeah, we'll do another one.
Cool. Oh, look who decided to join me. It's Little Pepper. Alright. Oh, and you bite me. Wow. What did I ever do to you, madam?
Alright, that might have been one of the worst rounds we've had in a long time.
Yeah, agreed. That's just the thing with the loom though. Like, she feels really unfair. 'Cause all you gotta do is just run around and avoid her.
I found an eyeball.
Oh, I hate that thing. Wait, is that the... No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Can you help me get it in? It's a little bit. Oh, wait.
Sure, I'll help you get it in.
Yeah.
There's this like orb thingy when you pick it up, and it like gives you an out-of-body experience, and it's like a third-person thing. I hate it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No.
Oh, goblin head.
What are you doing?
I'm goblin ahead.
Goblin here. Oh, the book.
Oh yeah. Hey narrator, if you're still there, we found 2 books.
Who's the narrator?
A member of chat that really loves books. Pepper, I swear to God, don't touch my frickin' computer. Stop, Pepper. Stop it. He loves biting my monitor. Swear, name a better duo than cats and biting random shit. Good here? Yeah.
I found a unicorn horn.
What? Oh,
Found a
unicorn horn. All I heard was corn horn.
Yeah, cornhole.
There are a lot of spiders in my house for some reason, because they drive my cat crazy. I see her like going on the offensive. Yesterday she attacked one. That's not good. Oh shit. I didn't see you come in, Beaver. Damn it. Did she get you?
A little bit, but
Yo, what's up, Heather? How fast do I think you pitch for baseball? You're 14. I think you pitch 400 miles an hour. I think you hold the world record for world's fastest pitch.
I don't think you've ever played baseball.
I think you break the catcher's arm every time you throw. Ow. Was I close? Huh?
No, I'm starting to wonder if we should go and
Nah, it's 80. That's still pretty good. That's faster than I can throw a ball. Good job. That's crazy and insane, and you are a legend. One day you will be playing in the MLB, and people are going to be like, oh my goodness, have you seen that person pitch? They throw the ball so hard that you can see the shockwave. Okay, the Reaper's back. Careful.
this is where this went.
Bird skull.
That's what I threw when I was trying to win the Reaper.
Oh,
Came out for.
that's why you don't vomit corrosive toxic acid on yourself. Okay, I'll try to remember that next time. I just thought it would be something fun to do, you know? When you're looking for something to do on a Friday night, why not vomit corrosive acid? I mean, if it works for The Exorcist, it works for me too. I think we're good. We continue onwards.
Yeah, that might be everything.
Yeah. Man, we are so good at this game. On
There's
level
something in
1.
this game.
Okay, my ego needs the boost, alright?
Not mine. If anything, my ego needs less of a boost.
Okay, you suck at this game.
Yeah, but the issue is I know it's not true.
Damn, his ego is so strong. He's immune to insults. What's the goal? Okay, so you start every level. You got that little cart. You got to put in stuff that you find. And then you take it to the extraction point once you hit the quota. Once you complete...
not paid your bills, that's the whole premise of the game.
Exactly. We come in, we steal your stuff for not paying your bills. Yo, what's up, Danny? How you doing? Nah, you'd win. I bet you would win.
Would win like a flute?
Yeah, like a flute. Be around, Carl, like a donut. Okay, these upgrades suck. 5K to re-roll? Okay, well, I guess, do you want a health upgrade?
Re-roll.
Oh my god. Fuck it, we ball. That didn't do anything. We gotta hold. I guess that way you can't accidentally do it. Oh, these...
No,
Oh, was that a
good.
strength?
No, there's already 2 strength in the...
Oh, neato. Okay.
thing.
I'm just
Now I've got
stupid.
2 strength, 2 staminas.
Can we find a 4 strength, 4 stam leather belt?
And we could do 2 healths as well if you want.
What about a grenade?
We can't do either.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Get rid of the grenade. Aw, dude. 4 strength, 4 stam leather belt. Oh. Level 18. Oh.
You get it.
Hey, like, could you stop? Okay, I'm about to do Taco Bell Simulator.
I eat.
Hey, come on, I'm just blowing up a toilet.
I just like how it just says destroying slackers and you're the only one out there.
Okay, I got 1 health, 1 strength. What do you got?
I've got 1 of each, so that's your
Okay.
one.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Nah, that's no offense. Don't worry. You're good. And no, I am not.
You guys kind of offend me. But it's fine.
Found a bong under the bed.
You mean a vase?
Oh yeah, yeah, a quote unquote vase.
Yeah.
Do you ever see the video of that kid? He ordered a bong online and his mom found it, and he's like, "Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, I ordered a Xbox Live card. Oh, what is that? Oh my god!" And the mom's like, "I don't know. I think it might be a bong." And he's like, "Oh, a what? I've never heard of that before." Yeah, kid.
Just say what it is. Just be like, yeah, it's a bong.
These days, yeah, you could just be like, "Yeah, it's a bong," and your parents are like, "All right, next time."
Well,
order to
I
the
never
house.
had to lie growing up. Like,
Well,
never.
you've never grown up in America, where religion takes
I think-
precedence.
I think I was like, what, 14, 15 when I came home smoking, and I just smoked cigarettes. And they're like, "Oh, you smoking now?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and that was the end of that conversation.
What is repo even about? So we go into houses of people who haven't paid their bills, and we steal all their crap to pay off their bills.
It's America Simulated.
Oh, narrator, you missed it. We found like 3 books last game. Yeah, what, are you looking to buy one? Is that what you're saying, bub? What? Oh, hold on.
I like saw you going that way with the car, and I think, "Oh, sweet, he's coming this way," and then you just stopped.
Yeah. You motherfucker. Look out, it's the clown.
Yeah,
Five Doritos per book. What flavor Dorito? Because I only accept habanero Doritos. Because they don't make habanero Doritos anymore, and I am extremely sad about that. So if you have habanero Doritos that you're willing to trade, I will gladly trade you. Fuck is that? That is the clown. We hate the clown. All my homies hate the clown. That's why. He shoots a laser. Frickin' laser beam from his frickin' head. 5 Hershey's Kisses. Make it 5 Reese's Cups and you got yourself a deal. Okay, we got a TV right there. 5. You know what's the funny thing about Hershey's is that, or not Hershey's, Reese's, is that apparently they recently got like sued to use real chocolate in their candy, and everybody's like, wait, what do you mean real chocolate? It's like, oh, you guys didn't know. How sad.
Reese's is pretty yum though.
It is. It's my favorite candy. That's
Do
the
you-
problem.
Do you want me to send you some real chocolate, Slugger?
Oh my god, please do. I've heard New Zealand makes like the best damn chocolate, so yes, please do.
Alright, we'll liaison after this.
I need to get a P.O. box, that's for sure. Oh, you freaking hell.
We can go and take this stuff there because we got 2 extractions anyway.
Is the clown Ryu from Jujutsu Kaisen? I Probably.
See, I love the idea of Jujutsu Kaisen. I thought the pacing was crap.
I've only ever seen the movie, so I don't have
Like,
any context.
Season 1 pacing was weird. It was so weird. Season 2 pacing was really, really good. And Season 3 pacing has been weird as well.
I've also heard that the manga kind of suffers from art problems. Hey Barbie, how you doing? What's up? Thank you for the lurk, appreciate you. But yeah, I've heard that like the manga suffers from some art inconsistencies. Like there's this one panel I saw where they were using a different pose for a character. Like somebody was running with a character in their hands, but the character that's being held, their pose was not that of a person being held. It was like of them like running or something. Or was that Chainsaw Man?
That sounds like Chainsaw Man.
I'm probably mixing shit up. I think that might have been Chainsaw Man. Sorry, Jujutsu Kaisen fans. I didn't mean to slander your baby.
Manga I'm really enjoying at the moment is Vinland Saga one.
Oh yeah.
I started
Needed.
because I have to wait for the next season. So I started reading it, and bro, it gets so good.
Better than the anime. Don't ship chocolate across a large area because it's milk. I trust Beaver.
Don't what?
Don't ship chocolate across large areas.
Nah. With the amount of people that ship our chocolate everywhere, it always ends up fine.
And nothing's gonna stop me from trying New Zealand chocolate, okay? Oi, sorry.
I might start doing New Zealand chocolate giveaways on my stream when I start back up.
You're gonna get like a billion freaking fans if you do that. Overnight, we're just gonna be like, yo, what the hell? How did Beaver suddenly get like 6 million followers?
once a month, I'll give out. Like,
Once a month, your
video mode.
viewership is like spiking in the triple digits or quadruple digits.
Hey, we got another one.
Oh, cosmetic, finally.
The thing sounds close anyway.
But yeah, I can hear it.
It's here. Yeah. Are we just gonna extract or?
Is there anything? I didn't see anything else. Did you find anything else?
Not off the top of my head, but we haven't looked. There's a
frog.
turtle there. Whatever it is.
PGK manga. Haven't seen season 3. Where can you watch? I don't know. Probably Crunchyroll. I don't know if all of the seasons are up or whatever. You know.
Fuck it, let's just extract.
The shipping could be hot and can make them mold. Okay. Okay, we ball. Well, I mean, you know, the thing is, we are not in the, 1700s anymore.
So the other thing too is that our our chocolate's real and it doesn't have like a crazy melting.
Yeah.
Like Hershey's chocolate is crazy fake. Whoa.
Which way was he coming? Yeah, try again, bitch. Oh, he thought. What's up, narrator? Yeah, go for it. Just start it. It still said destroying slackers. What did I do? I was here. I mean, I kind of feel like they would know how to ship a perishable like that, and plus they would probably have like 1 or 2 day shipping on a perishable item. I don't know how it works. Yo, what's up, Kelpo?
So
How
do
you
you
doing?
prefer blocks of chocolate or like bags of chocolate pieces?
That's a good question. Probably like a bar. Like if you got something like a Toblerone.
Oh, we do, but like,
Ooh,
it
what's that?
mostly just comes in pants.
I finally have pants. I forgot I only have one boob.
Oh, we're right.
Where is it? Where is it?
My character
Oh,
is just starting to look like a fucking cyberpunk character.
well, at least like your character has some kind of a coherent like look. Have you seen what I'm wearing? I'm all over the place.
Look at this.
I mean, you
am
look
an
cool.
armband.
Yeah, you got like a mechanic vest or something like that. You got the goggles. I mean, you actually look cool. I'm a incoherent mess.
What about in the game?
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I thought you were gonna run into me then. That's why I was like, yeah.
I would never. It takes health away.
Health's not important this game, yeah.
Ryu equals Jane Juliet equals clown. Can't decipher your
That's,
code.
That's just terrible math.
Yeah, that's terrible math. Come on, man. You can do better than that. UPS shipping, there's only a place which won't throw your packages. UPS still throws my stuff, man.
It's a block of chocolate we can write anyway. They can throw all they want. Nothing's gonna change.
I prefer it to be pre-chewed, pre-smashed.
Yeah. I'll pre-chew it for your Nintendo.
Ooh, indestructible drone. Oh, you can't afford it. Well, yeah, we can. Do we want an
Can we
indestructible
afford
drone?
it if we take the? Can we afford it if we take the other shit?
Oh,
out?
we can exactly afford it.
Oh fuck yeah! Just send it.
Yo. Should you go on Twitch? It's up to you. You're more than welcome to come to Twitch.
You 100% should start streaming. Who cares about other people?
I mean, I think they meant come to my channel. I mean, if you want to stream, go for it. I say follow your dreams. Don't let your dreams be memes.
You have the strength one. I got 2
Sure.
stamina. I'm more of a stamina dude anyway. You also have this because I am
Okay.
reckless.
Maybe birds need pre-chewed food. Yeah. You gotta like get the what do you call them? Not the maggots. What are the feeder grubs? And you gotta smash them up for them.
Mealy worms.
Mealy worms. Yep, there you go. Yep, that's what they are.
One of my favorite lines in How to Train Your Dragon, I just heard one, is when she's like, and then Mom was like, "No, chew your own food," and I'm like, "No." It's like, oh yeah, she's like, when I was 10, my mom was like, "Oh, chew your own food." That's fucking so stupid.
Such a good movie.
Oh. Bro, that arm sounds disgusting, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, that was
Freaking
so
meat noises.
It was so organic too. It was like,
Ugh. It's as if the freaking person who did the sound effects is like, what would meat sound like rubbing across the ground? Maybe they did Foley on that too. They were like,
They
let's
just
grab.
went to like an abattoir and were like, hey, can you like give us? Oh, fucking, it's loom.
Oh god damn it! Of course, whenever we get loom, we have no weapons.
I mean, we've got more strength this time.
You cannot pick her up. Isn't there a killer duck? Sometimes.
Yeah.
I've not seen the duck in a while though. Funny enough.
I still will never forget that time we got 7 ducks.
I love that clip. Shit, the plant's here too. It's just like I had, what was it, 2 ducks, and then
Yeah.
Cam comes out.
So,
3
on
ducks.
him. Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna go to sleep? All right.
Oh, look, and Bella. Are you? Who are you on?
You.
Oh,
You can do this, Beaver. I believe in you. All right, Red. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, my friend. You have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Oh, that didn't sound good. I think Beaver got popped. Stuff in here. Yeah. Problem with Loom is she doesn't stop until you're dead. She'll either pop you once and go look for the next person, or she'll keep trying to pop you until you're dead. Honestly, the worst freaking enemy in all of REPO. I hate Loom. What are you trying to dox people for? Don't dox a homie. Oh, fuck me. Yep, keep going, keep going, keep going. That means I'm probably next, by the way.
found.
Oh my god, you're alive, thank god.
Yeah, of course I am. I just went to that square patch and just walked around in squares.
So you just keep running until she gives up?
Yeah, and then, yeah, bro, I'm not in your way.
Ah, what the hell? I guess I was. Jesus, get some freaking anger classes or something.
I don't see how you were in her way.
I was in the corner here.
Unless she was trying to go the way the cart was.
Probably.
I found what I was saying before, I found a broom. In the case. That might be a...
Oh, okay.
indestructible drone.
Just trying to Jenga this a bit. Or Tetris,
sorry,
I mean. Come on, dude, get out. No, Candle, go. Oh, stop. Stay over there, Candle. There we go. Okay, we are good.
We're okay. Yeah. Bye, Bella. Oh, it's coming behind you.
Nice driving, kid.
Oh, oh, oh,
Extraction.
oh.
9:30 p.m. You're off by a magnitude of an hour. Oh God, you scared me. It is almost 11 p.m. here.
I think she's on me again.
Oh joy. You want to do first extraction then? Ella, come on, knock it off. Stop it. Get some help. Ooh, there's a
So, yeah, just here. That's the
broom.
yeah.
Okay, do you want to take the cart and I'll take the broom?
I'd like to know my surroundings at the moment. Hold on. I'm just trying to get out Bella's way.
Yeah. Oh, Bella.
Oh, Bella. You came and you found me a turkey.
Okay. Let me move the arm out of the way.
Oh, I forgot about the
There we go. All right, ready when you are.
I was just keeping an eye out for that fucking limb. Alright, let's go. Oh, there you go. Where are you? It's on me now. What's up, man?
Oh, Jesus.
That's alright, it's after me, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you good? You got this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just walk around here.
I think we got everything, so I can probably do extraction too. Oh! I was wearing that cart like a hat. Here's the plant. Okay. Camille, hola. What do you mean? I'm always looking at chat. Huh? Oh, shit. I just decided not to read some messages. It's okay, Camille. You're busy, I understand. You were asleep. Okay. He's on me now.
need your help. It's up on the walkway.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Oh, no. Just hold on.
Damn it.
Oh. Just hold me here. I can get it.
I think I know what that is.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. Oh no, fuck, she's behind me. Oh, I can't move. Oh. Hate that thing. I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Fun. We're gonna be fun.
That's a good one. It's 12:55 and you're
Sorry,
bursting with energy. Is it midnight for? Oh yeah, it's midnight for you, huh? Did you finish all of your schoolwork? Is that why you're bursting with energy? Yeah. That's fun. Especially on a Friday night. Exactamente. Qué bueno. You had 3 cups of coffee. My goodness, that's a lot of coffee. Are they regular cups of coffee or did you put espresso in them? Funny, the first time I ever had Starbucks in my life was back in high school, and I was out with my friends. It was like really late, and we all decided to go get Starbucks. And I got like a Frappuccino or something, but one of my friends convinced me to put espresso in it. So that was that was the first time I ever felt extremely energized, and that lasted me the rest of the night. Oh god, Beaver. It's Saturday morning. You know, that's true, Phoebe. That's true.
Oh,
You'll be able to watch your live streams in peace. Well, I mean, that's true. Regular coffee? Okay, that's good. Do you take your coffee black or with any creamer in it?
Black.
Black. Straight black.
Black with like half a teaspoon of sugar in it just to take off the bitter.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I can't do coffee is the bitterness. I cannot stand bitter coffee. 2 a.m. in North Carolina? I bet you're right.
I'm gonna have to take off here, dude.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking of doing the same.
That's cool. But we will hopefully play tomorrow if you're around.
See tomorrow Saturday? Yeah, for sure. Hit me up. I gotta see how late I can actually excuse me, how late I can actually stream. Depends on what I'm doing in the evening, but yeah, just let me know what's going on.
Yeah, I'll hit you up as soon as I'm available, and then you just hit me up when you're available.
Cool. All right. Thank you, man.
Sweet, man. Catch you later.
Yeah. See ya. Bye. All right. And that's exactly, Camille, why I said, oh, because this is where we were going to end the stream. But if you're around tomorrow, I will be streaming again. Yeah, it's goodbye. This is the end. This is the end, my friend. Yeah, there we go. Turn on that music, you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, Camille. You came in pretty much at the tail end of the stream for the night. I'm sorry. But I'm glad you were here for a little bit. Okay. Well, I will see all of you guys tomorrow if we have plans to stream early. If we don't have plans to stream early and it ends up people can only stream with me later, then we might not. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, okay? So you guys all have a wonderful evening or morning or whatever it is for you, and we will do it again later, okay? Adios. Hasta luego. Bye. Sorry, I almost forgot to raid out. I'm so dumb. I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm missing an entire step here. Let me find somebody to raid out to. Go find a friend. We got a lot of people drawing. Somebody's playing. Oh, Kitty's playing Cyberpunk. Let's see. Who have we not rated in a bit? Overwatch. They're playing Overwatch. Let's go raid. Oh my goodness, I cannot make up my mind. Sorry, I'm terrible at this. I'm just gonna go pick Mac. Let's go raid Mac. My gosh, he's freaking AFK. Damn it, Mac. Why make this so hard on me? And then what we're gonna do is raid Wolf. And Mabby music is suddenly playing. We'll go raid Wolf. Alright, everybody. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Have a good night. Bye.